Hello everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play The Witcher 3 Blood and Wine DLC. So, as I mentioned last episode, today I would like to finish off a few loose ends before I continue with the main story. Like, first of all, getting the cat gear, which is somewhere in this general area. Maybe I can even finish the manticore gear, even though this is somewhere down here, I believe. I do want to explore all of the remaining points of interest here. Maybe I can finish the Wine Wars quest, and I have a few other quests that are almost finished. Like, I can return to the bank and retrieve my coin for the paper chase, and I still have that picnic I can go to. So, as you can see, there's a lot of stuff that needs to be tied up, and I would like to do this before I continue with the main mission. So probably this episode is going to be a little bit all over the place, just like the last one, with a lot of editing. But I mean, as you can see, I have already finished a few of these points, and for the most part they are just, you know, bandit camps with different flavors, so not really that interesting. Which means I will edit some amount of stuff anyway. And yeah, I think I would like to continue to have a look at that over there. I'm not sure what this is. It looks like statues or something. It may be related to this point of interest, or it's probably on the other side of the river. I don't know, but it looks interesting. So let's start by seeing what this is all about. I mean, there could be huge statues or just random rock formations. Well, we have some drowners over there, but that's probably not what's going on here. Okay, this is just another guarded treasure. Apparently guarded by a panther, which is not that big of a deal. Here we go. Panther is dead. More pink dye. Great. I probably won't have to make any dye, because as you can see, I have quite a collection of different dyes already. So at some point I will try to use a few of them. Okay, apparently this is our treasure. This name appears a lot in recent quests. But apparently that's really all there is to this place. So what are these weird rock formations over there? I mean, they don't look fully natural, do they? Let's see if we can investigate that. Well, I don't know. They may actually be natural. Oh, I can't actually go there. It's out of my map. Well, in that case, I suppose I will never find out what these weird rock formations are. Okay, well, in that case, I'm just going to go back. Yeah, so I want to continue north to pick up the cat gear. I haven't actually been to this little, I don't know, village or whatever. So maybe we can make a detour and check that out too. And then I will continue my search for the cat gear.
Camp's abandoned, but a lot of this damage is recent. Guess I arrived just a little too late. Should look around still.
Okay. It's a trading post. Huh. Oh, what's been going on here? Beware the White Terror danger zone. Do not enter. Any losses of life or property will be compensated by Count Borges de Salvarez. Yes, I've seen some of these before. There is some flying monster that eats people, apparently. So, is this responsible for all these dead people, maybe?
Man, bled to death. Big beast inflicted these wounds. Clear from the claw marks. Must have a toothy smile, too, judging by what ripped his throat open.
Okay.
Signs of a fight. Paw prints, beastly ones, that's clear. Just on this spot, though. Aerial attack. Must have been.
So maybe it is
Draconid.
that
Gotta
White
be.
Terror.
Maybe a basilisk?
Oh,
Except
okay.
these prints don't belong to any variety I know. Just a little different. Area's dangerous. I'd say there's a basilisk nesting around here. You'd be wise to remain at some distance.
Yes, I'm familiar with the matter, and quite proud to say a basilisk does nest here. I look after it personally.
Look after it? It's not exactly a pet. Beasts murdering folk who come through here.
Just a minute. It does not murder those who do not trespass upon its territory.
You post those warnings?
Indeed, to prevent anyone from coming to any harm.
Well, a lot of good they did. Got a freshly mangled corpse right here.
Most likely a merchant, the poor bloke. Just today I learned 2 traders had chosen this route despite the signs. I came as quick as I could to warn them. Too late, alas. I've instructed my servants. They shall take the body, return it to the family with a generous sum as recompense.
Okay, well, but that doesn't really recompense for a loss of a loved one, you know? If you just give them money. So you pay off the families of the victims. Why?
Pay the victims' families compensation? Why?
These lands have been my family's for decades, granted to us by Duchess Ademarta. Beyond them, the basilisk ventures not, hunts not, it does not kill or destroy. Provided it is not provoked. Yet if it does destroy, if it kills, I compensate all for their loss, from my own coffers.
Your coffers. Got a store of sons and husbands in there to compensate for those shredded by your beast?
Naturally, I cannot revive the dead, but I do make generous restitution to their loved ones. Just last summer, I paid a leather tooler's widow 800 crowns, this unfortunate merchant's family, to be duly indemnified as well.
Okay, but why do you care so much?
Claim this to be the last surviving basilisk? How do you figure?
The last of this subspecies. Their population was much larger at one time, see? Before the beech forests were felled.
Mean to suggest a direct correlation between beechwood forest density and basilisk
Well?
populations?
Indirect, I prefer to contend. Beechwood forests are the chief habitat of roe deer, you see. In turn, a staple of the basilisk diet. When roe deer grew scarce, basilisks made humans their staple food. Enter the witchers.
And thus, we've come to this one last specimen. It's a female. As recently as last year, we still had 2. But Jocast's mate passed on, alas.
Eocost?
Should she not have a name? My father dubbed her in honor of my dear departed mother. Jocast was brooding then. 2 eggs. That she cast from her nest, alas, when the male perished.
Okay, and who exactly are you?
Who exactly are you? And how'd you develop such an interest in the beast?
Count Borges, happy to be of
Okay.
service. As to the beast, well, this subspecies is our dynastic symbol. The Disalfareses have for centuries signed with the Regulus Platinum. As family legend has it, a female of the species rescued an ancestor, a boy at the time, from a burning building. She took the tyke back to her nest, where she fed him as if he were one of her own youngsters.
Malarkey.
To be sure, but beautiful malarkey it is.
Okay. So, do you know where I would find the basilisk?
Where's the basilisk nesting? Any idea?
Of course I've an idea, but you don't really expect me to tell you. Those are not toy swords. I know your intentions.
Find it myself then. Easy to track with its distinct paw prints. Mentioned 2 merchants, so I might also look for the other corpse.
Okay, I assume there is actually a quest for this, right? Let me have a look. Is it this one? Yes, it's this one. Find out more about the second victim. Alright, I will have a look around. This is the first dead guy. And yeah, I'm not sure if I want to kill the basilisk. I mean, on the one hand, apparently it is killing humans, so I feel I should kill it. On the other hand, I guess he's right. If, you know, people would leave the basilisk alone, it wouldn't kill. And maybe, you know, the fact that the forest and the deer's vanishing means that it has to attack humans. I don't know. Anyway, let's see what we can find here.
Basilisk scales are usually thicker, not nearly so fine. Could be more sensitive to fire, this one.
Alas, it is true. Your cast has a terrible fear of fire. She's a highly sensitive creature. Rid your mind of any thought to kill her. You would destroy the last of a species.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Strange. These burn marks. Beast's venom make them? Subspecies must be highly toxic.
It is so indeed. A wound from a sterling basilisk festers long.
Need to brew a potion that'll neutralize that.
Alright.
Strange. These burn marks.
Okay, this is
Beast's
just more
venom
of
make
that.
them? Subspecies must be highly toxic.
Well, I still need to find the second victim. What is this?
Busted barrels. Contents spilled all over. Must have been tannin in there. Used to treat leather. Beast smashed the barrels. That's how the scent got on the scale.
Yokoko is so very curious. Strong scents especially intrigue her. The barrels, they must have drawn her in. Drawn her to the caravan.
Busted barrels slimed with venom. Hallmarks of an attack. Basilisk must have caught the second victim here. Anyway, got 2 scents. Venom and tannin. Ought to be enough to track the beast.
Why track her at all? Your caste is protected. Her death would forever destabilize the ecosystem. Who knows what would happen? I see unforeseeable consequences down the line. Simply refrain from provoking her. Harm her not, and she too will leave you untouched. I've long suspected they do it on purpose. Scent their goods. They seek to lure the basilisk to destroy their wares. It allows them to demand compensation from their assurers.
Oh well, that is an interesting theory. I suppose I will find out once I actually find the basilisk. Oh, I see, there is a trail of scent here. Okay, hang on a second. I'm going to pick up the loot and then I will follow the trail. And yeah, I don't know. I am conflicted. I think if it's killing humans, it probably has to be put down. On the other hand, I killed so many beasts and some of them are actually quite, I don't know, majestic. And sometimes I feel bad about it. So it would be nice if for a change I don't have to kill the beast. So let's pick up the trail over here and see if we can find that basilisk. Alright. This should be the right direction.
Odors dispersed. Seems to be everywhere. Basilisk must be high in the sky.
Okay, and what is this?
Bloodstains. Clear as day.
In that case, let's follow the bloodstains.
Sense perceptible again.
Alright. Let's see, where is it? Ah, I see, okay. Oh, this must be the second victim.
Just as I expected. Second victim, but relatively unscathed. Basilisk must have been dragging him back to its nest for later. Dropped him for some reason. Wonder why.
Cooper's Guild contract. Let's have a look. Dear Gaston, in reply to your question regarding the planned transport route for the barrels of tannin, allow me to confirm the official itinerary supported by the Guild still goes through the land belonging to Countess Salvarez. The board sees no reason to deviate from our traditional path. The Count has pledged to cover all eventual damage caused by the Great White Terror, so even in the case of the destruction of the entire cargo, the Guild will suffer no monetary losses. Huh. Yeah, maybe it was not such a good idea to promise recompense, because it made them feel safe, and they thought, oh, we can just go that route, because we will be compensated. Okay, well, maybe your theory about them coming here on purpose is not completely wrong. Okay, let's follow the scent again. Okay, it's over here.
Hear something, but it's no basilisk screech. Human voices?
Indeed. What are you doing here? Oh, Crinfeed Reavers. That's a surprise.
Yamo, Harry, prepare the equipment. Beast wandered off somewheres. We got to lure it back. And who might you be?
Funny. About to ask you the same.
They call us the Reavers.
Reavers? Wouldn't happen to hail from Crinfrid, would you?
Aye, we do. But how's it you know? And again, who the hell are you?
Well, I'm Geralt of Rivia, and I've met some of you before.
Geralt of Rivia. I'm a witcher. Know your brethren in arms. Boholt, Kenneton Desbret, New Boy too.
Ah, you're that witcher. Aye, Boholt mentioned you. Said you swing a mean sword.
A professional. Good you came along. Could take on the brute together. Talk is the venom's something horrifying. Could use another pair of hands. Fee what we've gotten from the guild, we'll share it fair and square. You in?
Gentlemen, this hurts my ears and pains my heart. You aim to kill your caste? It cannot be. The creature is protected.
If you fear to lose the guild's reward, I shall repay it, and reward you doubly to leave the beast be. You cannot slay the last living specimen of a near-extinct subspecies.
I don't think they care.
Willing to pay, are you? Long as we do nothing? That's rather novel. What say you to that, master? Far as I know, beasts culled the human race by 5 already.
Alright, I guess I will let it live.
Basilisk lives for now. We're not gonna kill it.
Like I said, it's nice not to kill a beast for a
A
change.
witcher defending a beast. Ever seen that, lads? You like them peaches?
Ah, no scrapping with filth today, it seems. But, you made some mention of coin, as I recall.
I did indeed. And the word once given,
Your share, Witcher.
Easiest job I've ever done. Godspeed, Witcher. Strange working with you. Strange, but nice.
Yeah, I didn't
Godspeed,
expect this
boys.
either.
you spared your cust. I thank you. And be assured, I'll take great care she not dine on any other souls.
Gotta try harder. Figure out a way to keep folk out of this area.
That I shall do. Master, you must accept more, be it a symbolic sum. Had you not come along, the reefers would surely have slain my Yokast.
Well, I'm fine, really. I'm fine on money.
Don't need any more. Rather you paid it out to the families of your pets' victims.
Noble of you, Master. I shall take the advice to heart. Yokast has flown her nest.
Must have sensed a threat. Likely to return eventually, though.
She'll return. Always does. I suspect I might even know where she's gone. I tracked her away and believe she might have found a new mate. It's an ordinary basilisk, not a silvery one. But something might come of it. Who knows? Yokast could lay new eggs. Perhaps produce an entirely new crossbreed.
Sure hope not. Take care.
Well, we'll see about that. Okay, well, I decided to spare the beast. Not entirely sure about it, but like I said, for once not killing the beast is actually a nice change of things. So let's just hope that it won't attack more people. Yeah, I got totally sidetracked again, and I haven't done anything to further my actual plans, which is to pick up the cat gear. So let me mark this as active, and this is what we are going to do now. Okay, this over here must be the place.
Must be Delaunay's residence.
Exactly. Vilvedette. And apparently there's a
Gotta
person in
find a way
distress.
inside.
Okay, well, can't enter through the door. Can I climb up somewhere? Let's see, how about over here? Nope, it's still too high. This is locked as well. Ah, this is working. So what do we got here? Oh, probably more bandits. Yes, more bandits. Okay, let's
You stand no chance against us.
take care of them.
Take cover!
Fire for you! And I'm going to take down the light armored one first. Alright, this is going pretty well. And this should be the last one. There we go.
My soul cannot handle this. It simply cannot. Oh, Lebioda's wounds.
Calm down. It's over.
I thank you, sir. And you must forgive me my momentary loss of composure. Are you in need of accoutrements, monsieur?
Of what? Well, let me see what you got.
What do you have that you're willing to sell?
Just some pretty random crap, which I don't really need. So I'm just going to sell you some of my own crap. And we'll be fine. Oh, actually I didn't want to sell this one. Because apparently I can put it up in my estate. Somehow. Someone in the comments mentioned that. But I suppose you can take all of this. Yeah, that's much better. Alright, so what are you doing here?
Villa looks abandoned. You its owner?
More its temporary steward. By order of the Treasury Minister, I am to serve as caretaker of Count Deloni's properties and estates. The Count is missing. Yet, no one at the palace warned me. Villafedet is the lair of bandits. That is to say, it was, but is no more. Thanks to your heroism, Monsieur Witcher.
You're welcome.
Thanks. So long.
Okay, so I'm going to pick up my loot and then I will search this place for my cat gear. Oh, this is a key, which means I can probably open the door that was locked. Right. Ruben, some quill pusher from her grease, a dung Quasar Scott has been sniffing around Villa Vedette. Don't reckon I need to explain why I don't like that, eh? Know how much. You're to find this clock and kill him, burn the building. Anyone in there with him, the news. No raping, no impaling. Keep it simple. Then head back to the Arthak ruins quick, because I've got another job for you. Yes, it's that dragon guy again. I feel that we have to take care of this one sooner or later. Oh, well, this looks ominous. Aha, the armor. I have found the armor. But it's still not all. It is still not all. Okay, apparently I'm supposed to read that letter. And it's probably going to tell me where to find the rest. Oh! Is this a place where this dragon guy is hiding?
Another tale of a life compromised and ultimately claimed by greed and ambition.
Oh, okay. Okay. I see. Yeah, I will continue and check out that place. And hopefully it will give me the final pieces of this set. Alright, I think this should be it. The bandit camp. Now, according to the note that I found in the previous two places where I found parts of the cat gear, the Witcher, whose trail we are following here, he basically went rogue, like so many other witches of the cat school, and he killed some people, and then he decided to sell his diagrams to that noble Delony. And he didn't fully trust the Witcher, which is why he went to the bandits for help, you know, to protect him against the Witcher in case something went wrong. And yeah, apparently these are the bandits in question. So let's see.
Bandit Camp Delone wrote about.
Yeah.
Gotta be.
It's actually another Hansa base. Which probably means that there's going to be a torch guy, right? Okay, I need to I need to look out for the person carrying the torch. Oh yeah, I can see the symbol on my map, but where exactly is he? It's kind of hard to see. This place is
Damn it.
Oh, did he actually call for help? I think he did. Alright, in that case, I can't help it. I just have to fight them all, I'm afraid. But man, this was so fast. You could barely see where that guy was standing. And he already lit the torch. Okay, I'm just going to try to cut my way through these guys one at a time. Oh, look at that! So many of them! This is ridiculous. This is utterly ridiculous. And my sword is going to need more repairs. Okay, let me do this now before things get really tricky here. So let's just repair it to a full 100%. There we go. Alright, and I'm definitely going to need a few potions for this battle right here. Alright. Oh, that was actually the wrong sign right here. I didn't want to cast an Irden, I wanted to cast another art. And I need to be careful. Give me another swallow. Alright. Now this guy. Alright, and at the very least they're not coming beyond a certain threshold, which is always useful in battles like these. There we go.
You stand no chance against them.
I beg to differ. I'm not doing that bad. I mean, I'm kind of low on health at the moment, but this will change pretty quickly again. There is still at least one of them, but let me get back a little bit of health first before I take on that guy. I'm going to loot all that stuff later. Alright. Let's deal with these guys too. Oh, we actually have a bunch of people that still need to be killed. Alright, fair enough. I think I can do this. Now these guys over here. Man, I don't think I've ever seen so many enemies in one place. This is absolutely ridiculous. Okay, you are dead. Oh, and we have a few dogs as well. Oh, I need to be careful about the dogs. Dogs are bad news. Let me retreat for a moment. Okay. And another dog over here.
Let's not do anything rash. Let's charge!
Okay, we have a few people that seem to be on top of this structure. So I need to find a way to get up there. Well, I can't climb over stuff when I'm in battle mode, so I need to find another way to get there. Okay, we have people over here as well. There's just no end to it. This is so ridiculous. And you are dead. And you are dead. Okay, I probably have to go up the bridge over here, right? Let's see if I can do that. Because I think there are people on top of this. Oh, there's a ladder here. Okay. Let's take the ladder. Oh, you're the leader. Dragon, right. Let's do this. Antoine. I already cut my way through hundreds of your men. You don't really think you stand a chance against me, huh? There we go. Taking the Silver Salamander in did a lot to relieve the tense atmosphere. Things had already relaxed a bit in the swarms because a good number of our men went off an assignment, but our hunt is so bum-hacking huge, the ruins of Palace Arthak still look like a bleeding bazaar. The man can't even empty his bowels in privacy. To top it all, my bones ache to high heavens from this humidity, and even wenches can't warm me up properly. Need to look around for something, and fast, before the good mood from the last raid fades completely and folk get ornery. This time we need to hit something big. Thinking more and more about that vineyard to the south, Coronada. I'd do perfectly. We're sending some scouts. Maybe start planning a big job. Ah, and I need to straighten out something with the lads. Every other one of them hits upon the idea of scribbling down memoirs. Regular bloody bunch of literati. Should take to practicing swordplay or hunting instead of becoming diarists. I keep a log, that's enough for the whole lot of us. I'll whip one or two of the harlot's brutes, wipe my derriere with their diaries, and maybe the rest will get down to some honest banditry. Okay, sure. So, I think I have killed all of them. I still hear, people though, so maybe there are some of them left. I suppose I will try to... Oh, well, apparently I have killed them all. Well, you're welcome. I did your job once again. I still need to look for that damn Witcher gear, though.
Witcher, a moment of your time, may I?
Sharpen the swords.
The Hun's reign of terror has ended. Yes.
Iron longs to be red hot. Well, well. Starling Straken of House Pam Tittled Harlotsbrut has bit the dust. May he rest in pain and agony. You've earned yourself a steep price cut here, Witcher.
Okay, well, thank you. Yeah, tell me more about that Stragon guy.
Stragon. Name's familiar. Ran into him a while back.
What's this? He must have been a horrible hound shaker. Decent folk don't bear that name.
Can't say if that's true for all the Stragons, but this one sure wasn't decent. Met a bad end, too. Justly so.
You carved up the knob-capper. I knew it.
Druids did it for me, actually. Burned him alive.
Oh, lovely, lovely.
Okay, well, I don't need anything crafted, but you can probably repair my
Need
stuff.
something crafted. Could you do that?
Yep, repair my stuff, please. And sure, show me
what you have on offer, will
offers. Although I probably just will sell you some of my stuff. All of it. No, I don't want to sell the dye. I want to sell all of these swords. And I guess you can have the armor too. I mean, I'm not going to wear it or anything, because I want to craft some Witcher gear. This is not better than what I have. Okay, I will look around this place.
Later.
Pick up all that loot, and I hope I can finally find more diagrams. Oh, this must be the chest. Yes. The final 2 pieces of my Witcher set. It all went off without a hitch. Bartholomew de Launay proved a Ponzi fool just like I thought. Witcher fell right into our trap too. Put too much stock in his skills, thought he could handle anything. At first we acted like bored ducks, just picking our nose and waiting for our pay. While Delaunay and the Witcher finally came to terms, the Witcher let slip he was hiding the rest of the diagrams in the pits of Broom. Dangerous place that, but maybe we'll find some safe route to the Witcher's cache. One bolt from the black took care of Delaunay. Expected more trouble from the Witcher, so we hit him with a couple. Good thing too, because he still had a good heap of life in him, though he couldn't even get up off his belly. I let the lads check just how much pain a Witcher can stomach. They'd earned a bit of recreation after the fine job they've done. Then we grabbed the coin of Delaunay, and soon we're off to the pits of Broom to get those precious diagrams and sell for all we can. Okay, so basically the bandits trapped both of them and killed both of them, and then they got the
Witcher and armor.
diagrams.
Both had shit luck.
Yep. Indeed, indeed. But I think I already have the other diagrams, so I don't need to look for any more, do I? Nope, I don't. I can craft the cat gear. However, I do want to pick up the manticore gear as well, simply because I haven't seen it yet and I may want to wear it instead. The rest of the armor is not my priority at the moment. I'm not going to wear the bear school gear or whatever. It will either be the cat gear or the manticore gear. So I will pick up the manticore gear soon, and the rest just for completeness sake somewhere later in the DLC. But yeah, I got utterly sidetracked once again, and the episode is already long enough, so I'm going to end it here. There isn't that much stuff in this area that's left to explore, so I will deal with that. I will finish the vineyard problems, which are somewhere over here. And maybe I even have time for the manticore set. I don't know. Apparently it takes a lot more work to get these diagrams than I expected. But yeah, for now, let's make a cut here and let's end the episode. And we will continue this tomorrow. So as usual, thank you for watching and see you again next time.